Welcome to part 34 of Final Fantasy X-2, and remember to save before you face your third opponent, because you're immediately going to be going to the finals. And speaking of which, that's happening right now.
Oh, I was so close. Who beat you?
It's elementary, really, once you get the hang of it. Once I outplay Yuna, the tournament is mine.
Get him, Yuna! You're going down.
The probability you'll win is slim at best.
Now, I didn't really show off Spirit Break because I wanted to only show it off once, and that's for to beat this guy. And if you don't beat Shinra right here and now, the quota will be increased and the time limit will be decreased. Way in Chapter 5. And by increase, I mean it would be 100 seconds, 100 coins in 30 seconds with 15 turns. And that's too tough to deal with. Anyway, speaking of dealing with this, Spirit Break works as follows. You have to combine a certain number of coins in multiples of the coin of the core spear that just so happens to be in the middle of the field. Now, the core coins that you're using can be used, must be used in order for you to get any other coins. You can use like all core coins, but it will not go towards your quota. And I just got the treasure hunt garment grid, and there's a lot of prizes you could get from this. You could get like an item, you'll lose gil, and of course you will also get some coins from some coins from this actually. But here's the thing. As you're trying to mix and match, you want to keep your coin count identical. And the reason for that, see the echo bonus in the corner? Like, if you used 4 coins to actually make the multiple, yes, that's what I meant to say. If you use 4 coins to make the multiple, and you do it like another time, then the more you do it, the more your quota will increase. However, the less coins will show up on the field, which is why I hate this game so much. You'll be on a roll and all of a sudden they make it to where you have no choice but to use 2 coins. Let's see, let's get 8, that'll make 21, and 3, there we go. So far so good. We're at 39, Jesus, I'm doing good here. Let's not screw this up. If I get this last coin counter before time expires, oh by the way, if time expires, you pretty much lose regardless of how many turns you have left. But I won because of the echo bonus. And with that, Shinra is defeated. And with that, I also get the Lady Luck Dressphere. And it's very important to win because 100%, that's why. Spirit Break sucks.
I won.
My goggles fogged up.
And the winner of the first Spirit Break tournament is High Summoner Yuna. Presenting the reward is our sponsor, Lord Rin.
Lugni Dimiduk.
Thank Thank you.
And of course, I've got one of my favorite Dresspheres in the game. So now we can return back to the Celsius, and we can now go on to our next mission. Of course, we're not going to just be whisked away. I don't think there was a cutscene where we could show those off. But I'm pretty sure there was also a comm spear in the area. Which there is right there. Shinra's planted it, so now we can leave. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to head over to Macalania. Honestly, we need to also head over to Macalania, not only from the front entrance, but also to where Owaka dropped off. We're going to deal with Owaka's dilemma first. Remember all those gil that we spent on his debt? You know, all of the 1,000 because this is the second playthrough, but 100,000 if it's your first? Well, if you've paid it off and Owaka jumps ship, you're gonna have to go straight to Macalania, even though it's not really labeled as a hotspot. And you're gonna be faced with a really huge gauntlet. And I think it would be best, before you go into this gauntlet, to power up your Dark Knight Dressphere. Oh, and I was sitting on my controller. That was an accident on my part. So off to Macalania Woods then. Let's do it.
Must be from Macalania Temple. The fact that it's underwater doesn't seem to matter.
We can worry about why later! Uni!
We have to help them. And our fee?
I'll pay you myself, how's that?
Alright, here's the deal. If you powered up your Dark Knight Dressphere, you can easily breeze through this by using Break. But it's best to use something that has stone proof. You see that thing right there, Rios? Rios is pretty damn nasty. His attack will literally cause petrification. And he will use Chaos Flame when he's about to die. The last thing you need is to be hit with petrification and all of your work goes straight down the toilet. I'm using the mascot Dressphere because I love this Dressphere as well. Now see, I just showed off what K Thunder can do, and it pretty much turned one of the Barbuta, into stone. Now we're gonna have to pretty much how should I put it? Break our way through these guys. But then again, I don't really have to do much, because Cave Fire will break them and turn them into stone as well. Well, here's the thing. So long as you carry, like, petrified grenades or anything that causes stone to the enemy, and you have something to protect yourself from stone, you're pretty much good. At this point, I would rather, like, spam most of the attacks that would win this fight easily. Ooh! I didn't think she'd use— oh, god damn it! That was about to use Pointless. Wow, nice! And there goes Catling Gun. And unfortunately, I had to wait till it was finished because I already defeated the monster. I think we've been through a gauntlet of 5. We're almost done, actually. Yay, more Buddha. And be careful. These things are not really that strong, to say the least, but if you're not at the perfect level, these things will just ram you to death. Also, take the time to bring a healer among your group, but make sure she has stoneproof. If you do bring a healer, you'll probably get through this no problem. And with that, that's the last of the fiends.
How are the people inside?
Let's go look.
Well, that was a gauntlet. And that's a lot of stuff we got. And that's also a lot of experience. Just come back here if you want to actually gain some more experience here in Macalania. Definitely do so. At least in this chapter, anyway.
Fiend, Machina,
Don't talk. Save your strength.
de Gadrek, Efuite de Indramiga.
Ah! What's happened to me shop? Come on, lad, I've come to give back the money I owe ye. You can't die before I pay ye back, think of me reputation. I'm begging ye. Oh, now look what you've done. Disgrace, disgrace on the Owaka name.
The worst part is, Owaka never did get to pay these guys off for the debt that he owes. So meaning all of your hard work was almost for nothing. At least you got a kick-ass Dressphere out of that. To be honest with you, I do use the Berserker Dressphere, but not too often. Only to get me out of certain jams. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, looks like we're done here. But first...
Mark me words. I'll stand by this shop, whatever may come.
I think you'll get more fiends than customers.
Then I'll just have to start selling to fiends, won't I? I owe it to those lads who died defending me shop, and I'll not be letting them down. Ye will come and stop in once in a while, won't ye?
Hey, remember those discounts Owaka had in the previous game? Yeah, you can kiss those goodbye. Because despite the fact that Owaka got some really good accessories, he is overcharging them like hell. I mean, he has some of the best accessories in the game, and he now not only in this chapter, but in chapter 5. But he'll be overselling and overcharging as hell. But then again, it's better than meeting him out in Bicknell in chapter 5, which is what would happen if you would have not paid his debt and turned him into the Al Bhed. Nonetheless, folks, we are done here. And in chapter 30, well, part 35 of Final Fantasy X-2, we're going to not only get the comp spear in Macalania, but we are also going to deal with Garrick. Or at least start on dealing with Garrick. See you guys next time.